2014 was a year in which the Loggers Board and staff improved our mission focus by looking through the lens of the membership. Specifically, the Loggers Board of Trustees continues to focus on governance of the system. The Board of Trustees actually adopted a formal actuarial funding policy that targets a funding ratio of 100%, thereby ensuring the systematic accumulation of assets to pay all future benefits. In addition, the Board approved an updated investment policy and objectives that permits the investment staff to make certain investments within some broad guidelines provided by the Board, and then the investment staff reports back to the Board in a prompt manner what those investments are. These two policies will be integral in assuring that Loggers continues to operate in the most economical manner possible. Loggers Board actually pursued some legislation that was requested by our employers. This legislation permitted loggers to administer closed pension plans when new hires were placed into the loggers system. I'm sorry to report that this bill was vetoed by the governor, but it does give another legislative solution to those local subdivisions that are looking for an administrative solution for those legacy pension plans. The staff really focused hard on the website and the member web portal in 2014. It kind of became the all things that you need to know about loggers. The member web portal has been very popular. It's available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and lets members use it at their leisure. 1 in 4 members are currently enrolled as users of that web portal. Those users have actually ran over 4,000 retirement estimates during 2014 at their leisure, which permits them to plan for their successful retirement. Loggers is extremely sound with a 92% funding ratio. It is a result of 2 primary factors. First and foremost, the employers make their monthly contributions each and every month. They don't skip a month, they don't make partial contributions, they make those contributions each and every month. In addition to that, the investment portfolio has performed very well, exceeding our 7.25% rate of return over the long periods of time. In fact, the Loggers 10-year return is 7.6%, and the 20-year return is 9.2% rate of return. So those investment results prove that Loggers is not passing the cost of pensions on to future generations, but in fact it's being borne by those taxpayers of today. Well, we have already offered a bill to the 2015 General Assembly that would provide for Loggers administration of closed plans. This is consistent with Loggers' core business function of providing retirement benefits, and it's been requested by our employers, and I would expect to see that passed by the General Assembly and signed by the Governor this year. Secondly, I would think that we will continue to see a downward rates, as I've said earlier, but most importantly, I even think going out a year or two, maybe a couple more years, we'll see a slight reduction in rates, all else being equal also. So that's good news, again, for those employers. Loggers definitely has an emphasis on education in 2015. We have scheduled 21 pre-retirement seminars for all around the state, so members should be able to find one close to home that they could attend and plan for their successful retirement. In addition to that, we're starting something new. It is retiree link meetings. We have 7 of those that we'll be hosting this year that is scheduled for retirees of the system. We would anticipate this will give those retirees an opportunity to reacquaint themselves with fellow employees and also to be informed about what's going on at Loggers today. That's important because we would anticipate this information will make them Loggers ambassadors in their local community. In addition to that, we have over 30 webinars scheduled for employers and members. And in addition to that, I would think that we'll continue to see an emphasis with social media going into that. And the whole purpose of all our education is simply to have informed members, employers, and taxpayers. And that's important because so many times you hear false things through the press, whatever, and with this information before them, hopefully they can dispel the myths and the disdain of those that just don't like pension plans. The press would have you believe that a secure retirement is no longer available in America today. For those that are Loggers members, they know better. Loggers has a history of providing the promised benefits, and as a result of that, we are a preferred provider of retirement benefits to members, retirees, employers, and taxpayers in Missouri local governments. A fully funded retirement system is attainable, and that is the focus of your Loggers Board and staff.